guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriorstrade, what's up, basketball family? Your boy is back with the most shocking, most devastating, most absolutely mind-blowing news in NBA history. I am literally trembling as I record this because the Golden State Warriors just pulled off the impossible. They have officially acquired Giannis Antetokounmpo from the Milwaukee Bucks in a blockbuster trade that has completely shattered the internet and sent the entire basketball world into absolute chaos. We're talking about a deal so massive that it's crashed every sports website, broken Twitter, and has Stephen A. Smith screaming at the top of his lungs. Before we dive into this earth-shattering trade that's literally rewriting NBA history as we speak, you know what we got to do? Demolish that like button like it's a Giannis dunk. Slam that subscribe button harder than a Greek freak block and absolutely destroy that notification bell because this story is going to have developments for weeks to come. So, here's what just went down. And I'm not exaggerating when I say my phone has been exploding for the past 4 hours with messages from sources inside multiple NBA organizations. The Golden State Warriors have officially traded Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, Andrew Wiggins, Gary Payton, i.e. a 2025 first-round pick, a 2027 first-round pick, and 2 future pick swaps to the Milwaukee Bucks in exchange for Giannis Antetokounmpo and Brook Lopez. But wait, it gets even more insane. The Bucks also included Grayson Allen to make the salaries work. Think about what this means for just 1 second, basketball lovers. The Golden State Warriors now have a starting lineup of Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Giannis, Antetokounmpo, Draymond Green, and Brook Lopez. We're talking about potentially the most talented starting 5 in NBA history. Combining the greatest shooter ever, the best two-way player in the league, and 3 championship-proven veterans who know exactly how to win at the highest level. The fit between Giannis and the Warrior system is absolutely perfect when you really analyze the basketball implications. Imagine Giannis getting the same kind of spacing that Kevin Durant had during their championship runs. Picture him attacking the rim while defenders are worried about Curry and Thompson bombing threes from anywhere on the court. This isn't just adding a superstar. This is creating basketball poetry in motion. Social media is going absolutely insane right now. And I mean insane in ways I've never witnessed before. Twitter has crashed 3 times in the past hour because of the volume of reactions. Instagram is flooded with Warriors fans celebrating like they just won the championship. TikTok is creating highlight reels of what this new lineup could look like. And honestly, it's giving me chills just thinking about the possibilities. The immediate impact on championship odds has been absolutely staggering. Vegas sportsbooks immediately moved the Warriors to heavy championship favorites, with some books even temporarily stopping bets because they couldn't figure out how to price this roster. We're talking about a team that now has 3 former finals and multiple All-Stars in their starting lineup. Steve Kerr held an emergency press conference an hour ago, and I have never seen him this emotional about anything basketball related. He said, "This organization has always been about pushing boundaries and creating something special. Adding Giannis to our family represents the ultimate expression of that philosophy." The man was practically glowing when he talked about coaching this level of talent. The basketball implications of this trade are mind-boggling when you consider the versatility it creates. Giannis can play power forward alongside Draymond, or they can go small with Giannis at center. Brook Lopez gives them a legitimate 7-footer who can stretch the floor and protect the rim. Their Warriors can now match up with any style of play from any opponent. Early reports suggest that Giannis specifically requested this trade because he wanted to experience playing in the Warriors championship culture. Sources close to the situation say he was frustrated with Milwaukee's inability to surround him with enough talent and felt that Golden State gave him the best opportunity to win multiple championships while playing beautiful basketball. The ripple effects throughout the NBA are already being felt in real time. Multiple championship contenders are reportedly holding emergency meetings to figure out how they can possibly compete with this Warriors roster. The Lakers are said to be panicking. The Celtics are scrambling to make moves. And the Nuggets are questioning whether they can even make the playoffs in the Western Conference. The financial implications of this trade are absolutely staggering when you dive into the numbers. Their Warriors are taking on Giannis' massive contract, but they're betting that his presence will generate enough revenue through championships, merchandise, and global marketing to justify the investment. We're talking about potentially the most profitable trade in NBA history. Industry experts are calling this trade either the most brilliant move in sports history or a complete gamble that could backfire spectacularly. Some analysts are saying the Warriors just created an unstoppable dynasty that could win the next 5 championships. Others are questioning whether adding another superstar disrupts the chemistry that made them successful. The coaching implications for Steve Kerr are fascinating to consider. He now has the personnel to run completely different offensive and defensive systems depending on matchups. Their Warriors can play fast-paced small ball, traditional half-court offense, or even experimental lineups that have never been seen before in NBA history. Fan reactions have been split between absolute euphoria from Warriors supporters and complete despair from fans of other teams. Warriors season ticket holders are reportedly calling the team office to increase their packages. Milwaukee fans are holding protest outside the Bucks facility. The emotional investment in this trade extends far beyond just basketball. The competitive balance implications for the entire NBA are staggering to consider. Other superstars might demand trades to create their own super teams. Front offices are scrambling to figure out new strategies for building championship contenders. The entire structure of professional basketball might need to evolve. So, what does this blockbuster trade mean for the Warriors dynasty? What does it mean for Giannis' legacy as one of the greatest players ever? What does it mean for the future of competitive balance in professional basketball? Well, fam, I think we just witnessed the most significant trade in NBA history that's going to impact the league for decades to come. This is the kind of move that reminds you why we love basketball so much. The unpredictability, the star power, the way great organizations can completely change everything with one bold decision. Their Warriors didn't just make a trade today. They potentially created the greatest team ever assembled.